the biggest standout for me with the group in terms of coming together and supporting each other was definitely the ice bath experience, because I think everybody's nervous, everybody's apprehensive about it, but being vulnerable with each other and supporting each other and cheering each other on, and I just feel like that was a real changing moment for the group. And from that point on, everybody was suddenly much closer and like just much more comfortable with each other, and it felt like a really close group after that point.
I enjoyed the dance the most, and it was the bit that I was most wary of to begin with. But I think because it came towards the end and you guys were so supportive and we'd all bonded as a group, it was just perfect. The ice bath, I suppose, was the winner for most of us, because that pushed us all really out of our comfort zone physically. But the team that was together, you were also supportive, and all of the group really came together. But I think it's probably the dance pushed us most out of our personal zone of what we generally feel comfortable with.
Yeah, I mean, the ceremony really made it feel like a much more special experience than just an ice bath only. The music, the rhythm, and the comforting, and everything was just, it was much more than just an ice bath. I think ice bath has become quite commercialised, and you just sort of imagine just dunking in a bath and getting out, but it was so much more than that. I think most of us would never have done it without all the breath work and the preparation and really feeling in the zone. So most people said they would never have done that without that aspect of the support and the ceremony with it. And I think for me, I kind of expected 3 or 4 people to maybe have a go. And then I also didn't expect everybody to want to repeat the experience again the next day, because I felt like people maybe thought, I've done it once, now that's it. But they got so much from that first time that they wanted to do it again the second time. And then even this morning, when it wasn't on the agenda, people are up at 7 a.m. jumping in and immersing themselves in it. So yeah, it's been amazing. Yeah.
It feels kind of struggle at first. To be honest, I kind of like peek a bit. Like I looked up whether am I following right, or am I at the beginning. But when you there will be some, I think just right after the mirroring, you feel like a few rounds, you feel like, oh, okay, everybody is doing their own thing, I'm doing mine. And then I just what I wanted to try, and then I just try it out. I definitely make a couple of my partner uncomfortable with my move, but yeah, I wish it's a bit longer. Yeah, I did. I do the whole experience, like everything of it, like the yoga, the ice bath, the qigong. It's different, different energy that I feel it. Yeah, if I can think of a word that is, English is not my first language. More than amazing. If there's a word for that, then that's it.
I mean, the group has loved this, and they're really well bonded, and I think the wellness experience has bonded them, so that when we've done some really deep talk about leadership in a school, they've been able to be so open, so honest, but also very creative in their thinking. I think because you've really helped take a lot of the stresses, everyday stresses away, but also help them feel that they're part of a group and we're all equal. We've all been laying by the pool, sweating over the yoga. So I think they've gone away really with a lot to add to their school. But what everybody is saying is they're going to take the wellness back with them too. Everyone's talking about trying different things, but also doing it with their children. So what you've done here hasn't just impacted for us. Every one of these leads 3 or 4 people. Some of them lead 10 classes. So if you start thinking about the amount of children that's impacted on, it's pretty amazing. With the breath work, I didn't think it was going to be so hard, so physically hard, and that it would have such an impact, because I know about the importance of breathing, and I've tried it sometimes, but I've never done it for that period of time. And because you're coaching and the music really keeps you powering on, you really go for it. And the result was there was a bit of physical discomfort as my body was getting used to it. But it made such a difference in the end with how you felt and how clear you felt and how free you felt. And this morning we were doing the ice bath without you guys, but we did the breathing and we were doing the tapping. So we took it on and we were doing the dunking. So we've learnt from you. Thank you so much.
Beautiful. Beautiful.